Hello everyone, I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Last episode, we went and explored through this whole region of the maze, which was filled with incredibly powerful spiritual creatures. We killed them, but holy crap, those were hard fights. Now, it's time for us to go outside and move further through this place. Nothing to pick up here. Oh look, a demon to kill. And a Calavicus too. You know what, kill the Calavicus first. Thank you! Well, that was easy. Oh, hello!
Save the last one for me.
Brock to kill. And Brock is dead. Cross the fissure. Varimarak. You again? You again? The Vrock points her sharp beak at you. You wrecked everything in the Scar, and now here you are. Without your messing, Xanthir the Plagued One would have made the Vrock a great demon by now. But all is lost. Lost! Now that cursed, creepy-crawly Jerabeth is laughing at the Vrock again. The demon caws plaintively. So, Jerabeth sent me. The Vrock sniffs the air and bursts into outraged caws. Jerabeth, that brazen little beetle, that mocking creepy crawly. She is always poking fun at the Vrock, always making her jokes. Are you on her side? Bad luck. The demon's eyes fill with blood and she lunges at you. And she summoned a bunch of other demons. Vrocks. You know what? Hang on. Hang on, I want to see if I can have fun with this guy. So, how does Xanthir make demons great? He has a special ritual for that. And crystals. Crystals are the crux of it. Naknir Nadri. The name is hard, the Vrock does not remember, but when you put the crystals in a demon, it makes them great right away. Walking around, laughing, spitting at the Vrock even when there is no mighty demon, just a magey abracandilu. But when the Vrock becomes great, oh, how they will pay! I'd wring your little chicken neck if I wasn't in a hurry. I'm going to kill Xanthir Vang himself. Get out of my way or die. Xanthir? Kill? In sheer terror, the demon defecates straight onto the floor, filling the surrounding air with an unbearable stench. Flapping her wings awkwardly, she flies away as quickly as she can. Oh my god! I literally scared the shit out of her. You know what? I'll take it. That is funnier. So much funnier than just outright killing her. Okay, a bunch of Minotaurs to kill. And a prophet. And there we go. I have apparently taken a bit of damage. So, you know what? You have a spare heal, don't you? Yeah, you have a bunch of spare heals. Heal me, please. Thank you. Alright. Let me drop a save here. Alright, in we shall go. Ah. And here come demons. Quite a few demons. Yeah, that's a lot of demons. That really is a lot of demons. The demons land on the rock with one heavy thud after another, the sounds merging into an unending barrage. More and more fiends appear around you. Many of them are twitching, convulsing, their heads rolling on their necks like they've been stunned. Their disgusting flesh bursts open before your eyes and strange crystals grow from the wounds. A well-built female cultist gives you a mocking salute. How goes it, Crusader? don't you feel a little out of your depth here? While you were wandering around the sanctum looking for the thing that makes the demons stronger, Xanthir the Plagued One gathered up all the fiends he could and performed the ritual on all of them. He was in haste and didn't take proper care, so a few of the demons died in the process. But it makes no difference. Even you with your power stand no chance against this army. Don't start celebrating before the fight's even won. You wouldn't want to embarrass yourself. I chose my moment well. It's a foregone conclusion. The cultist's words are drowned out by the resounding call of a war horn. Dismay ripples through the demon host, and a moment later everything around you is filled with a blinding light. What the hell?
In the name of Iomedae, I say to you fiends, flee, for you will find no mercy here. Forge onward to your enemy, champion, and have no fear. The warriors of heaven will keep the monsters from your back.
Okay, maybe what the hell was a bit too blasphemous for this moment.
The hand of the inheritor! Here! Damn it all! You'll answer for this some other time!
Right. Time to kill these demons. I'm gonna do turn-based mode here. Waves of Fatigue. I think he just fatigued all his own guys. Alright, my turn. Let's take care of this contaminator. You... I think you've got a good spot that you can do this. Wow, that was actually really good. Alright, you know what? Let's go in there, attack the contaminator some more. Alright, Lan! I got an idea. How about you shoot these dretches a bit? There's a load of damage. Alright, Camellia. You know what? You got... Ooh. Flame Strike will work nicely. That killed a bunch. Now we just got the 3 mythic guys. Anything good here? How about a maximized fireball? That'll be fun. You just get it right about there. That helps. And Dayrin. Oh, wait, Shadow Demon first. Dayrin, let's see. No good damaging spells. So you know what? Shoot this mythic Babao. Well, that works. Ow. 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 Alright, let's go ahead, finish off this contaminator, please. Almost finished him. Ivu? There we go, you're dead. Now finish off this Babao. Actually, go for the Vrock. Okay, that one's down. Go for this guy.
Make every strike count. Have you seen that?
There we go. And now we just need to deal with this one. Which we need to get in place, because he's kind of in that I will get up and attack thing. There you go.
You're irrelevant.
You fell over. Annoying, but okay. Group heal sounds good.
You should have
Are we fatigued? We are fatigued. I'll be able to get rid of that in a minute. You go ahead and get all of the shots in. Finish this rock off. Didn't quite finish him off. Camellia, can you do it?
Wide open.
Well, you got one attack. And it's dead. Alright. So that's those dealt with. You.
My skills
I think
are
some of us are fatigued. So you have a spell that can take care of that. Rejuvenating Poem. Nothing really on display, but well done.
I'm gone.
Alright. Now we just need to deal with Xanthir Vang. Let me drop a save. Alright, to the laboratory. Right, so... Stone Skin's almost gone, Remove Fear is almost gone. Let's try and get a bunch of other spells up because we got a boss fight coming in. Shield of Dawn would be pretty good. Greater invisibility as well. Displacement as well. Mirror Image, maybe. Haste, definitely, but I can have someone else cast that. Go ahead, cast Greater Invisibility on yourself. Thorn Body actually would be useful in this case.
I welcome your company.
We still have Bless for 6 minutes, so that's fine. Nothing else I really want to cast here. Well, Protection against Evil would probably be good. You...
Yes, what?
Greater Invisibility would actually be good. Go ahead and cast that. You can also cast Greater Invisibility. You don't really have another spell you can cast. You... You know what? Righteous Might.
You require my unbiased
And you go ahead and cast Haste. And you are going to add in Shield of Dawn. Alright, let's get in there.
My way.
A figure in a loose hooded robe stands facing away from you, hands raised in the air. I have given you the gift of strength. Arise and fight in the name of Deskari, of Baphomet, of whomever you please. I command you, defend my laboratory. Fools, feckless, useless morons. I'm surrounded by idiots. What have I done to deserve this? What crime have I committed that the universe would punish me so? He shouts and calls them names and thinks that will make them listen to him. Mr. Swarm that walks, may I ask you a question in the interest of science? Aren't locusts generally afraid of sparrows? In your position, I would have thought it more sensible to turn into a flock of sparrows. But then you'd have to worry about cats. Don't care to comment? I don't like this one. He reminds me of the bladesmith who tortured me. He was an arrogant swine too, but he never berated and yelled at folk. No, he spoke so softly, so deliberately. Every word dripping with venom. Hello, Xanthir. Having problems with the help? The figure in the hooded robe slowly turns around. His face and hands are a writhing mass of locusts. If you listen closely, you can hear the rhythmic rasping of little feet and wings rubbing against each other. Your taunting words only serve to reveal your ignorance. Imbeciles swell the ranks of demons and crusaders alike. As commander of the crusade, you have crossed paths with such fools more than once, no doubt. Tell me, how do you stand them all? Xanthir falls silent momentarily, during which time the rustling of the locusts under the cloak becomes even more prominent. You are all primitive apes, cavorting about the world wound in futile attempts to wipe each other out. Oh, how I loathe you all! I despise my idiot students who cannot even take a single step without an order from me. I despise demons, self-satisfied imbeciles who prefer to tear hunks of flesh from each other than carry out my instructions. I despise Discari and Baphomet for forcing me to work with them. The chittering of the locusts grows louder, sounding threatening. I despise you, Vandal. You came into my laboratory, smashing up my specimens and interfering with my work. Away with you! Get out now! Great. We're not getting out. You're going to die. Turn off that. Extra attack. Shoot him. Quite a few shots. Now you. Xanthir is evil, is he not? He's neutral evil. Alright, get in there. Smack him as many times as you can. Well, you got rid of a lot of the mirror images at least. And he's summoned a bunch of things. Right, great. Alright, you. We need to take care of him. Selective Fireball, maybe? He's probably immune to Phantasmal Killer. Yeah, Selective Fireball. 57 damage, that was good. Dayrin. You know what? You have Banishment. Cast that, and maybe you can take care of some of those demons that are around here. You can just... right there. Oh, wait, you're too far away. Okay, never mind. You. Slay Living? You'd have to reach him. You know what? Give it a try. Okay, you can at least get to him. Ivu, get in there and attack. And me, get in there and attack.
This will hurt.
Alright, Lan. Extra attack, get some more shots on him.
Endure this!
Okay, he's dead, but now he's split up into a bunch of insects.
You are today's sacrifice!
Right. We need to deal with locust swarms. Alright.
Don't hold back!
And we've got more dretches.
The world in crimson.
Well, you made your fort save at least. Regil, get over there and try and do something about this. Yep, more locust swarms. He turned into a lot of these locust swarms. They're all going on to Camellia. That's actually not a bad thing, because that means I can burn the shit out of them. Interesting that you can go again. Everyone is gathering together. Oh, this is gonna be good. You know what? Do another banishment. Well, that worked. That killed a bunch of those demons. Nenio. Maximized fireball. That's a good spot. That did a lot to those. Alright, Lan. We need as many shots as you can here.
Make every strike count.
Alright, Ivu. That's a good spot. Breath weapon did a bit. Not too keen on that Bao, but hey, he's actually going against a guy who's not really a threat. Okay, Camellia's gonna be sickened. I thought Thorn Body would help. Okay, she's nauseated. She can't do anything beyond a move action, but she'll be fine.
Strike.
Okay, that's helping. Oh, I didn't see that Locust Swarm. They're still all merging together.
This one's mine!
Okay, doing a lot for those Locust Swarms. Leave the Shadow Demon with that Mythic Bao. You know what? Throw a Bone Shatter on the Bao. That did a good amount. You are going to... Do you have selective fireballs left? Selective, yes. And a maximized selective. Go with that one. Alright, that got rid of those guys. Now we just need to take care of the Bao.
You crossed the wrong line.
Alright, everyone gather around. Oh, he's back.
Go for their heart.
And he's got a lot to him. You know what? Oh wait, he's not chaotic, so it won't work. Daren, destruction should work. It's immune to destruction. Of course it is. Alright, you know what? Maximize magic missile. Immune to magic missile. Of course it is. Extra attack, fire as many as you can. Right, you can at least attack that thing. And it got back up. You know what, Camellia? Attack the Bao. I will attack Xanthir Vang with Dimension Strike.
You should have run.
Yeah, he has a lot of health here. Bismuth, take it down. Well, Regil, I mean. Defeated, Xanthir drops to his knees. For a few drawn-out seconds, all you can hear is the rustling of the locusts shifting under his robe, the sound suddenly morphing into rasping, unnatural laughter. Who could have predicted that a Vandal, my enemy and the enemy of my masters, would be the one to rid me of my excruciating servitude? You are an unforeseen, unknown quantity that has solved the impossible equation. Such an elegantly simple solution to all my problems. The eerie laughter dies away as quickly as it came. Xanthir lifts his head and looks out at you from his locust swarm face. You have earned a reward. I know why you are here and what you seek. You destroyed my laboratory, stood in the way of science, and halted my demon transformation experiments. But I doubt you know the source of the Nahindrian crystals necessary for the process. I will show you the path to the truth, Vandal, but first you must answer 2 of my questions. Why are you so sure that I don't have that information already? Doubting my intellect is a foolish move. If you already knew the truth, you would have directed your efforts to destroying my supply routes, not breaking into my laboratory. The defeated foe lectures the visitor on reliable strategies for warfare. Typical. This worthy sir is living out the final minutes of his life. He wishes to feel clever and astute in this moment. You could show a little basic compassion for the man, Paralictor. Comfort him, perhaps even embrace him. We're going to kill him at the end of it all either way. Is there any specific practical purpose to your attempts at flippancy? Why, of course. I consider my chats with you to be an act of charity, Regil. I infuriate you. You receive a surge of emotions, and your bleaching is slightly slowed. See? Quite specific and practical. Why do you think I'll believe you? Because it's the logical thing to do. What motive do I have for concealing information that you will inevitably learn from the notes scattered around my laboratory? Furthermore, I would very much like to see your face as enlightenment dawns. Ask your questions. Name the location of my laboratory before I was forced to relocate to the inhospitable Ivory Sanctum. Dresden? Correct. Did you know that, or did you simply guess? It's of no consequence either way. And now, answer me this. Why was my laboratory located there, specifically? Why was Dresden chosen for my residence in the World Wound? That's where the Nahindrian crystals were being sent? Oh, that sweet moment of insight. The moment when the final layers shrouding the mystery suddenly fall away. The locust beneath Xanthir's hood chirruped derisively. I have been acquiring, and continue to acquire Nahindrian crystals from the rift in the Midnight Fane, a shrine located deep below Dresden. The entrance to it is located right in the heart of the city. It is sealed by a barrier created by Aurelu Vorlesh herself, and later disguised with the symbol of your own precious Iomade. Xanthir steels himself and slowly stands. What is it like to realize that the enemy has all this time been concealed in the bowels of your very own fortress? Don't bother answering. It was a rhetorical question. Now, let us finish this, Vandal. End my existence and free me from the burden of carrying out the orders of idiot masters and offending my eyes with the sight of their feckless followers. Midnight Fane. What is it, and how have the demons managed to hide it from me? Your naivete is worth lingering in this world. A surprising, incomprehensible phenomenon. I regret that I will not be able to study it under laboratory conditions. Chittering laughter emerges from beneath Xanthir's hood. Deep below Dresden, where the power of the Sword of Valor cannot reach, there is a place where the abyss and the material plane meet. It is where Lady Aurelu opened one of her rifts, creating a direct route to the abyss. That is where the Nahindrian crystals are coming from. The rift leads to... I suppose I don't want to spoil the surprise, Vandal. You do so love surprises, after all. Why didn't the demons attack Dresden from the inside, given that they had access? Such an attack will reveal the secret of the Midnight Fane to the Crusaders. It has no right to fail. Unfortunately, you impressed Darazan so much during the battle for Dresden that he lost all courage. I am sure you will meet him in the Fane, aggrandizing himself at the expense of whoever happens to be around. What a laughing stock. However, sooner or later he will certainly try to attack Dresden from the inside. He is more afraid of Discari than you. What are Nihindrian crystals? Special keys that can, with the proper handling and after a tedious ritual, awaken mythic powers in a demon. The process was discovered and developed by the great Arilu Vorlesh, my mentor. She calls it transformation. Those that have undergone it are called mythic demons, for their powers truly deserve to be glorified in myth. Are you that eager to die? Why should I even answer your questions? Why stave off my final transition into blissful oblivion? Xanthir cocks his head to one side. I will answer you, but only out of my own curiosity. I want to see what intrigues such a lowly creature as yourself. Have you seen my underlings, my so-called students? What, I ask you, can they hope to learn from me? Buffoons, that's what they are. A pathetic parody of scholarly devotion. They hear my words, but they do not understand them. Mindless fanatics and cultists, idiots, besieging me with their endless questions. Killing them is pointless. I cannot banish them or use them as test subjects, because as soon as one dies, 2 more sprout in their place. Xanthir's voice is drowned out by the locust's furious churring. And the demons I am forced to work with, they are unable to fulfill even the simplest of instructions. All their tiny minds can think about is how to chew one another to pieces. Darazand, Minago, Jerabeth, they all started plotting against me as soon as I took up my post. How am I to work under these conditions? I am surrounded by utter morons. My only ambition has been to study the sciences, to discover secret truths, but instead I have been obliged to manage a herd of brainless animals. I have found myself at a dead end. I cannot abandon everything and leave. I will only be exchanging life in this unbearable place for life among nameless ruins, constantly aware that my former masters could find me and exact retribution. I could hardly continue my work without my laboratory. You have given me a way out, Vandal, a place where only peace awaits me, where I will have no students or masters. Death. I am tired. Who are you, Xanthir Vang? Xanthir makes a sound that is not unlike a sigh. I am a higher being. I surpassed my mortal shell, discarded it, transformed myself like a larva becoming a locust. My loyal service to the dark arts has not gone unrewarded. Lords Baphomet and Discari both gave me their consideration. I earned respect on this side of the world wound, and the only person whose respect I have not won is my mentor, Arilu Vorlesh. That is all that is permissible for you to know. I want to know more. How did you achieve this state?
There's something here.
I won't be telling you anything. I did not spend years conducting research, carrying out experiments, and studying forbidden texts just to give it all away to some vandal. The sacrifices I've made, the impossible truths my mind has had to encompass, Discari's philosophy, Baphomet's sophistry, Ereshkigal's riddles, the nebulous ravings of lesser-known demons such as Izagina. You have probably never even heard these names before. It's enough that you have managed to get your hands on my notes. They say there is no king's road to knowledge, but for vandals, there isn't so much as a dirt track. If you want to achieve what I have, then follow the path I had to take, every single step. Achieve what? Turning into a cloud of flies? You must be joking. Who in their right mind would wish such a thing? Camellia turns and notices Nenio, who is feverishly writing something on a sheet of paper. No one in their right mind. What's it like being a swarm? It is impossible to explain to someone who has not made the same exalted journey. Endless bliss, endless splendor, endless solitude. Among the lower creatures, there is no one who can understand me now. What do you know about Arilu Vorlesh? She is my mentor, although she has never given me the slightest recognition. It was she who invented the method for transforming demons using the Nahindrian crystals. Admiration, envy, and hurt all vie for dominance in Xanthir's voice. She is the best of all humans and demons, a true scientist, pioneer, architect of the world wound. It is ironic that both of the Abyss's finest scientific minds were mortals once, isn't it? She's a true scientist. I wholeheartedly agree with every word the swarm says. Arilu Vorlesh has been sentenced to death for her crimes, along with all her devoted followers. Me? On the same level as Arilu Vorlesh? One of her devoted followers? Oh, what a lovely thing to say, thank you. Oh, Nenio, those... I'm amazed you're not a gnome with how everything always goes over your head. What can you tell me about Jerabeth? A troublesome gnat who thinks herself the queen of this dung heap. She hates me for usurping her in the sanctum, but she doesn't dare go against the orders of Baphomet and his daughter Hepzimira. Jerabeth is a known quantity, and a negligible one at that. I'll put an end to your existence. Farewell, Vandal. I would thank you if I hated you any less than my master. May Baphomet and Daskari burn, and may you burn with them. Let me just finish you off.
The spirits demand your blood!
The Locust Swarm went off. We'll deal with that later, because this episode has gone on way long enough. Next episode, we will loot this place. But I'm very curious to see what Jerabeth will have to say. But that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I am Chester44, also known as Falai. That is me, Regil, Camellia, Darin, Lan, and Nenio. This has been a Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous, and I shall see you all next time.